name is Simonetta Cavazza, I'm Italian, and I work for the International Training Center of the ILO in Turin. My role is manager of the International ILO Standards and Gender Equality Program. I think that the innovative, the new element in participatory gender audit is exactly the fact that they involve people from within the organization. Normally, whenever we talk about traditional audits, including social audits like, for instance, a gender audit, what we have is an external team of experts getting into an organization, analyzing data, facts, interviewing people, and then producing a report. Through the participatory gender audit, we also have the involvement implications of staff working in the organizations. They are asked to participate in a series of activities that are part of the gender audit methodology. They sit in workshops and participate in sharing knowledge and opinions. They go through questionnaires, they undergo interviews, and another number of activities. So there is, at that point, a start also of a capacity building process. People in the organization will have, through the gender audit, an opportunity for understanding where's the gap in what they need to learn in order to be more effective and more professional in mainstreaming gender equality. I think that we can surely say that most, if not all, gender audit exercises are positive, have an impact, at least at the level of the organization. We cannot promise in which time frame this will happen, but change happens because a large number of people are involved, and a large number of people are exposed to the concepts and principles of gender equality. They understand, they discover sometimes that they could do more and better in terms of mainstreaming gender equality. They also know which tools they would need to use to do that. So depending very much on the management of the organization, the context where it operates, then it can produce different results. In the year 2000 we were asked by the colleagues at the International Labour Organization to contribute to the design of a new tool for actually trying to do the best to mainstream gender equality within organizations. We have been working in training, the Turin Center is working in training activities as this is its mandate. I've been working in gender equality for more than a couple of decades, so I think it was natural to contribute to this work, and we were able to include in the design of the methodology some of the techniques that we normally use in training center, taking into account the fact that we train adult people, we train people of a certain level, so we need to use certain techniques. So we have combined what we knew about the adult learning cycle, what we knew about self-assessment within an organization, with what, of course, we knew in terms of the gender and development approach. And there the methodology was constructed. And of course, once constructed the methodology, you want to test it. And once the first test is successful, you want to repeat it. And this is why I'm here. It is really, really important for the organization, and it's really nice for me to be here in this particular edition of the course because it really represents in practice the realization of the idea of UN agencies working together on mainstreaming gender equality. In this case, it has been possible. We have been talking and discussing for such a long time, and here we are with a very simple, basic, but at the same time successful experience, and we are running this course, and apparently it's going to be another successful exercise. I think it's also important that it happens in Latin America, in Central America in this case, because we normally, at least this is the trend, the recent trends in the UN system, we start with English as the working language, and there we go. And we are, of course, providing services to all the member countries, but at the same time, the language aspect should be also carefully considered. So, trying our best with our language capacity to transform a message into local languages, and in this case, running a Spanish edition of the training for gender audit facilitators, I think it's also trying to respond better to the needs of our constituents.